What's good, everybody? Today we are back with another anime last stand video, and I'm gonna be telling y'all everything you need to know about the newest Halloween update that just dropped in ALS. So let's get into it. Now, first things first, what is the content? If you just logged into ALS like 5 minutes ago and you have no idea, the new content is portals, the Ashen Ruins. Now, I'm going to cut back to when I'm actually in a portal to show you the map and to show you what drops from it. Alright, now that we are in the match, I can show y'all the map. So, this is the Halloween portal map. Yep. It's looking pretty clean. It's looking pretty clean. I don't really know what anime this is from, or if this is just a game, like an original game creation from the devs. It looks pretty sick though. It looks very Halloween-esque, so I'll give them that. But what drops from these portals and why is it so important? Now, first things first, if you see at the top left, we have candy right here, and we have a brand new essence, pumpkin essence. Now, I'm going to talk about this thing right here in a second, but we'll just roll that. Now, what does candy do? Candy is needed for the newest Halloween units evolution items, right? So I'll show them once we end this match, but before I do that, I just want to show y'all everything in these portals. We have candy that's going to be able to use on the event wheel. We got a new event wheel, and we can use 100 candy to spin on it, just like the other event wheels and other updates. Now we have pumpkin essence, which this is going to be needed for the newest Halloween units evos. So instead of having dark or light essence, you're going to need pumpkin essence to evo them, plus the usual spirit shards and the evo items, and of course the actual unit themselves. Now, we just missed it, but before until it comes back again, I'm going to tell you some important things about the portals. Now, you might be shocked, you might have some questions about why they made the portals like this, but I don't know what to tell you. This portal, or these portals, are actually 50 waves. Nope, you did not hear me wrong. It's not 15, 1-5, it's 50-5-0. There is exactly 50 waves in these portals, and with 3x, it takes 10 minutes. Now, before I get into that, I want to show this. We have a whole new, you could say, Paragon type system in these brand new portals, where you can just randomly pick one of these debuffs or buffs that, for example, we just got speedy, right? It increases the enemy's speed, but we have a higher gain for candy and essence. So it's a double-edged sword, kind of, you know? We get something good for something bad, but there is some good and no bad type debuffs where, you know, you only get 100,000 cash and nothing else. You maybe get 5% more range or 5% more SPA, and then maybe like 5% damage, like you can see right here, 10% damage. Here is the invasion, like you see 5 bosses spawn, but we get 70% more candy and 30% more essence. But as you can see, it's a random chosen debuff, right? We don't specifically get to choose what we want to use. Now, the important thing that I want you all to know, if this is all you get out of this video, I would be happy, because then you will be wasting your time out of these portals if you are not doing this, I would say, quote unquote bug or glitch. I don't know if it's actually going to get fixed, but if you haven't already done the portals or used the portals in Anime Last Stand yet, they are originally 15 waves, right? But in this portal, there's 50. Now, if we just go to wave 15 and we sell our units, let me just roll this off. They have made whoa, excuse me again. They have made it so that even if you go to wave 15 and lose the match on purpose, you get the same amount of rewards that you would get if you legitimately finished the game at wave 50. Now, take it from me, this is a tier 1 portal, and I've done maybe 10 tier 1 portals since yesterday. 10 might not seem like a lot, but it took 10 minutes per portal. And I was playing the update. If you didn't catch my live stream yesterday, I was playing up till like 11 p.m. Update dropped at 9 for me. I had to go to sleep because I had school. So I played like a decent amount. And I only did tier 1s because the game hated me and my RNG was absolute dookie. But I know what I got from the rewards. And I did a test match before this to see if I was bugging or not when I actually was playing it. But you can see, I literally got 100 candy, where here it would show 50. but this is how much you would actually get if you did the whole match. Now, imagine these rewards on higher stages, on higher tier portals. It goes from 1 to 5. Now, I'm going to cut back to when I'm actually in the lobby, and I will show you guys everything else you need to know. Now, before I get on to the next thing you should know about the update, I want to say that these new portals are the new best way to grind spirit shards. After finding out that glitch and the time it takes to finish a portal, and then the higher tiers of the portal dropping even more spirit shards, these are the best way to get legendary and mythic shards as of right now. That's just all I want to say that I didn't mention while I was in the portal. Now onto the candies. Now these candies have many importances, such as the newest Halloween capsules and for the newest Evo items for the Halloween units. Now, those are the Evo items for the units, but how do you actually get the Halloween units? That is where the Halloween capsules come in. Now, I am kind of broke, but I can tell you right now that the capsules do drop many things, including spirit shards, stat cubes, and I do think rerolls as well. But yeah, we have 6 new units and they all drop from the capsules. Now, that is on the candies side and what it is used for. But if you do remember, there was one more thing in those portals, and that was the pumpkin essence. Now, those pumpkin essences are used just like every other essence in the game, and they are needed to evo the newest Halloween units. As you can see, for Johan, he needs 25. I have 600. He needs 25. He needs one of his evo item, and he needs a couple spirit shards, and of course the unit himself. This is all you need. This is all it's used for. There is no craftable item that is needed with the pumpkin essence. There's not even any new craftable evo items at all. But yeah, the pumpkin essence is literally only used for the evos of the newest Halloween units. Now, after seeing Shadow's evo item or Sid's evo item, if you didn't catch already, he did get an evo right here, the Shard of Shadow. You might be wondering, wait, he was a summer exclusive unit. How are we gonna get another one of him? Well, I already had him to begin with from the original summer event. I didn't trade him off, but I will show you guys how to get him in the newest update. Now, on screen, I am going to put on a photo that was just shown in my live stream yesterday where one of my viewers got Sid from a tier 3 portal, and I think it is a random chance for him to drop, but that is how you get him. You have to do a tier 3. I don't know if it's from all the portals, but I just know that he got it from a tier 3 or it was a tier 4. It was either one, but he got Sid from that specific portal. Now that is all I had to say about the update content wise. Now when we go on to the story of the units and which ones are meta and which ones you should roll on or evo first, that is a different story that I'll be talking about right now. Now, in this update we got 6 new units and 7 new evos. Now each unit has a very unique passive. But then again, having a unique passive doesn't relatively make the unit meta or not. I think you know where I'm going with this. If I'm being truly honest, this update we did not get any meta units. We did not get any units that would probably replace my team in caverns or just in day-to-day use, right? Most of these units are mid at best. And if you want to know who those units are, the best units in this update are probably Alucard Evo, which you get from the capsule, and then Sid Evo, which you would have gotten from the event, from the summer events, or from the portals. He has a chance to drop from the portals. Those two are probably the best units in the game because they just do a lot of damage. But even that, they don't do as much damage as the actual meta units in the game. But if we're comparing them to the other Halloween units that dropped, then they are much better, right? Alucard is a full AoE burn. I think he's also multi-hit with pretty decent damage. He's a dark unit, surprise, surprise. He's hybrid, I don't know if I mentioned that. And then Sid is basically the exact same thing. He's full AoE hybrid bleed with the dark passive or the dark element, and then he has a nuke that does 10 billion damage, and then any damage he did to the enemy, it would go to base HP to you. So if he did 10 billion damage worth of, if he did a 10 billion nuke to the enemies, then the base would have 10 billion health, right? That's how his passive works. And that's basically it. He's basically like a copy paste Sid, like the old Sid, the pre-Evo Sid. except he just does bleed and a little bit more damage, right? But then again, they're nothing crazy compared to the units we already have. Comparing them to the other dark units, we have Ichigo, we have Benimaru, we have Sukuna. We have much better units if we're comparing them to the meta in the game right now. So if I were you, I would either save my rerolls on the new Halloween units, or just spend them on other units that would have more use for you in the state of the game right now. So that's all I have to say about the units. So that is officially it for everything you need to know about the Halloween event update in Anime Last Stand. If you guys enjoyed it, it would mean a lot if y'all could like the video, subscribe if you are new. If there's anything I missed, leave them down in the comments. I try my best to respond to every comment that I get. And yeah, stay safe and take care.